let's talk about tongue tie in this video. So I am not a tongue tie expert, and if a mum comes in with a baby and asks me to have a look, I have a look, but I say don't take what I say. You have to go and see tongue tie expert and let them have a proper look, and then they can deal with it anyway. But here's my take on the tongue tie. It could either miraculously help your baby having the tongue tie slipped, or it might not help that much at all. Okay, I would say it more often, it's not the miracle cure that the mum is after. Okay, why is that? Just everything on this course, we are looking holistically at you and your baby. So it might be found that your baby has some partial tongue tie, and you hope that that is going to help them be less ratty, because you think that the tongue tie means they're taking in air and they're windy and then they're hungry and they're ratty and the feeding's not good. But your baby's also had a forceps or a ventouse delivery, and their head is faced in one direction and they can't turn this way to feed off you, and actually that is a bigger mechanical problem, that they can't even look this way to feed here, let alone the tongue tie playing a role. They can't even get round there to breastfeed off you. Or, for example, you have an antibiotic baby birth type. They've had antibiotics. They're pooing 10 times a day. Every time they do the tiniest little watery poo, they're upset and irritated and screaming as if they're having a huge poo, and then not much comes out. So you could have a half tongue tie baby with those big symptoms, and you're pinning it all on having the tongue tie done. So my advice is, obviously, get the tongue tie checked, get it treated if it needs it, but you still must look holistically at all of the points in this course about your baby to help the colic, help them physically if they've had a traumatic delivery. So you still have to put that in place. Having said that, some babies, if their tongue tie is really bad, have that snipped, boom, everything's amazing, the feeding's fantastic, but be open-minded that there are other things to look at with your baby.